Hello everyone, so in this video we are going to discuss about information architecture and internet. So let's start it. So in today's lecture we will learn about internet, web page and website and web servers, then static website and dynamic website, then purpose of information architecture and basic problem, and the common mistakes and information architecture definition. So let's start. So the main concept of information architecture is about structuring, organizing, and labeling. And the second one is finding and managing. And third one, art and science. And the second one is library and WW. Difference between books and websites. So this is about indexing of today. We will learn about and different between libraries and websites. And third one is different roles of information architecture. And there are key points for information architecture job and role. So let's start the today lecture. In today lecture we will learn about why information architecture matters, and after that we will see example design structure of a university website. Then second third one is structural scheme for website design, and fourth one is navigation system and website. So let's start the lecture. So let's see what is internet. Internet is a basically a private network of any company. Resources are shared within the organization. Yes, these are the key points. A private network of a company. For example, there is Google. It is a private network of a company. There is every company has their private network. That is internet. For example, small group of people to access specific information. The example of journals and article access on ComSet's internet and not permitted outside. Journal the articles and access on ComSet internet. They can access the information outside the ComSet's internet. So let's see example. So there are students who are working in computer using connected. Students are using network resources. This ComSet lab intranet. Then we will learn about web page and website. So what is web page? A web page is one single page of information, while a website is made up of a number of different web pages connected by links. Basically web page is single page, but website is made up of number of different web pages that are connected by links. And a website is a set of dated web pages containing content media such as text, image, video, audio. For example, there's Facebook. There are images, videos, and audio, and text. We can type status. So this is an example of web page and website. So what is web servers? A web server is a computer which hosts website. Hosted website can be accessible via network such as intranet or intranet through an internet address known as Uniform Resource Locator. Then web, so you can see that in picture that there are many computers are connected to one server, that is Uniform Resource Locator. Then let's see what is this, and this is your computer and this folder that you saved the file in that folder in this server. So let's see what happened. See clearly. So see, your computer goes to folder and folder goes to this server, and server divided your information into different computers. This using this computer around the world. So what is static website? A static website is a visitors are not able to control information they receive using static website. So visitors are not able to control information they receive using static website. The information that are available in website, visitors cannot able to control it. So that is static website. For example, a simple hypertext markup language markup language based website is a static website. If you are using HTML in that is static website. The content of website don't change by itself. Then second one is dynamic websites. A dynamic website is one that changes or customizes itself frequently and automatically based on certain criteria. Our dynamic website is that we can dynamically change that website. And, that is dynamic website. Backend website is mostly associated with dynamic website. Contents of websites are changed in database. If in the website users are able to customize their search preferences, that is dynamic website. For example, Google, it is dynamic website. We can prefer to what I search. We can choose the data what I want to search. That is dynamic websites. So in static versus dynamic website, we can run this static website direct to client browser and server connected to database connected to client browser. So this is dynamic website. Defining the purpose. So if the website is difficult to use, most people leave it. If an intranet site is difficult to use, most company will suffer productivity issues. So you can see that example of a worst web page with bundle of information. You can see that where they post the web logo, pictures and news. This is example of worst web page with bundle of information explosion. The problem. So let's see what the problem. Organization carry hub volume of day-to-day business data, mostly stored in database system. The question arises how to put data on organization web. The web design, information type, presentation, ease of use. So there are common mistakes while you are making websites. A lot of time spent on efficient information storage and retrieval, small time to present it. Not using graphical user interfacing properly. So sometimes we are not using graphic user interfacing properly. And the third one is unknowing concept related to human computer interaction. Technical people consider as business development manager. So result information search become cumbersome. Understand information so you can imagine a bookstore with organization scheme. Thousands of books are simple tossed into hub pile. So there are no indexing, there are no properly arranged. How can a user find the book that he want to read? So this is the main problem for unorganization book of data. So let's see what is information architecture. The art and science of structuring a classify website and internet to help people find and manage information. If the user can able to find their what information they want to find, that is covered as best architecture for that website. So when user look for answer on your website and find them in right place, you have better sales, service and productivity. The individual who organize the pattern inherent in data, making the complex clear. A person who create the structural map of information which allow other to find. the personal path to knowledge. Information architecture is nothing managing and presenting data. The key issue is reportable, considered data as a very of legendary and Egypt was the largest and most significant great land of ancient world that had received household wonder disk or bibliography. So these are the main concepts of information architecture: structuring, organizing and labeling, finding and managing, art and science. So what is structuring, organizing, label? It is what information architecture is. Now, findability is a critical success factor for overall usability. User has the option of searching, browsing, asking, and if they cannot find it, the site fails. While designing a website, information architect must balance the need of user and the goal of business return of investment. So this is the return on investment. Why the information architecture matter? So while the designing a website, information architecture must able to balance the user needs and goal, what they want to and what they want need. So in the decision system, art and science, information architecture mostly experience intuition and creativity. Library and worldwide. So you can see that what is difference between books and websites, different between libraries and websites. You can check it. Browsing a library on internet for a book, both provide ordered book browsing facility. So role of information architecture, internet librarian. You can see explaining I am an information architect. I organize a amount of information on web website and internet so that people can actually find what they're looking for. Think me as internet librarian. Online merchandise, information load organizer. So what is information architecture job? Information architecture job focus on the structure or organization of website. It involves all such activities: organizing the page, content analysis, labeling. So many of the students will see information architecture jobs is not related to graphic designers, scientists, and software developers. It is found between the administrative team and development team. So product producers, project manager, editorial staff, and it is a bridge between that graphic design, programmer, database designers. So why information architecture matters? Return on investment. What you have to what you will invest in website for making a website. You should know whether you get profit or not, and are you able to satisfy the customer needs. So this is the return on investment. The second one is cost of finding information. A cost of finding information is if someone wants to find some data in website, but he is not able to find because of bad information architecture practice. Information, that's why information architecture matter. Value of education: what type of training you provided to user so that he can put the value of education. The cost of construction and cost of maintenance, cost of training, the value of brand. So let's see in detail about every points. Return on investment: how much an organizing invested on developing the website, what is the possible benefit out of it. So for example, you can consider a case in which organizations spend a lot of money on developing, hosting and maintaining website, but user feel not comfortable within it. They have no proper navigation system, no proper page, no proper labeling, no proper indexing. So that's why return on investment is very important for information architecture. The second one is cost of finding information. Then what does, if the cost is very, if every employee in any company spend extra 5 minutes per day to find information on internet. So that is poorly bad organizing website. The value of education. Uh, the value of education the user about new product and service on the website is very beneficial. This is only possible through interactive web design. Cost of the construction. Cost of designing and branding website. How much it will cost. But after a few months later, you decide to change the website because it does not support search and does not scale. People who operate a managing website will know need to put content monitor more, remove outdated data. Cost of training, how much it costs to train the employee for use the website. Value of brand, no matter how good your website looking, if the customer cannot able to find what they need, their brand lose value in their eyes. So example of a design of a university website. This is home. This is the A1, A2, A3. This is the programs and A3 MIS and A3.1 current curriculum and A3.1.31 is new curriculum. You can check now. This is MIS. This is new curriculum. Structural scheme of design. Many type of structural scheme to design a website can be used. They include hierarchical, flat and broad, hierarchical, narrow and deep, a wheel. You can see that wheel type of data, sequential, hyperlinked, frames, subsites, database models, types of navigation system in website, hierarchical, global navigation, local navigation can reach in local website. This is sitemap and global navigation can reach any page from any page to the other page. This is global navigation. This is local navigation. Inside is any basic questions. Where am I? Where I can? What can do I? So the today lecture summaries. In today lecture, we overviewed the essential concept, rated the information architecture, we defined internet, web page and website. We understood how to structure the website, how to organize the content of website. This is growing and increasing important subject today. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, subscribe my channel so that you will never miss any update from my side. So let's end it.